How you, bro? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm thinking of doing I was planning on doing like a talking segment. I wanted to talk about the whole Ironmouse situation, even though I'm like late to it. Said, mate, you from London? Or Europe, I should say, not London. Manchester? Yep, yep. W Europe. Um, do you know about the Ironmouse drama that happened like a couple days ago? Because I was just gonna rant. Maybe I shouldn't do it in stream, but I was just gonna rant about it. Now you don't know about it? Okay. Actually, let me get the clip. So basically, Ironmouse is a VTuber. I feel like everybody at this point knows what a VTuber is. Ironmouse is a VTuber, and at the Streamer Awards that happened like almost a week ago, she was approached by Rakai and Ray. And to me, because I was watching the entire situation, I'm like, she just the vibe I got from her from what happened in the clip to what happened after and when she was talking about the situation, it just felt like she was very fake. It just gave off like, I can't trust you. You're the type to talk to me all nice and then talk negative about me behind my back. It just felt very weird. So when I saw that clip, it triggered me. I'm not gonna lie, it triggered me. It 100% triggered me, and I was just gonna, I was gonna give my take on it because I'm be honest, fuck Ironmouse. That pissed me off. When I saw that, I'm like, yeah, fuck Ironmouse, because that was some of the stupidest shit. She said some of the stupidest shit. Like I can't. Let me find the clip. But to me, I just don't know how somebody can say something that fucking stupid, and the context doesn't even make her look any better. Ray. There's a lot of clips of people reacting to it. I don't know if I can. I'll probably find it on Instagram actually. I'm just looking up. I'm looking up on Instagram. I don't have Twitter on this account. How do people operate? How do people operate Instagram? In fact, I'm just gonna look up the clips of people reacting to it because I don't like talking about drama, but there's certain drama that I would talk about. There's certain type of dramas that I would definitely talk about. Okay, I got a video of it. All right. YouTube, are you good? YouTube, you good?
I was shaking.
Okay. Think, is YouTube good? Can't tell.
At Les Schwab,
Is my YouTube fucked? Let me fix this. Oh my God.
Shaking.
Okay, I think my YouTube is fixed now. Yep, it's fixed. That's annoying. All right, so this was the clip. Famous clip. This was the clip.
Unstoppable force has met an immovable. Don't know who this. And
Name, I don't feel me.
platform and a.
Okay, so the first part of this is literally, she's on an iPad apparently. Apparently she's on an iPad. Somebody's pushing her, and she gets approached by Ray and Rakai. Looks normal.
Apparently, rice scum and Rakai.
Name, I don't feel me. Wait, quick question. Name, I don't.
Now, Ray and Rakai are known to be very unhinged, but the context really does not make her look good because Ray was going to ask something, but then he was like, wait, never mind. Let me not ask it. And then Agent was like, yeah, You probably don't say anything because we know how you be.
Feel me?
Yeah, no questions out of you today.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No questions out of you.
Yeah.
And then she says the stupid. This is where I feel like now I'm being rage baited, because then she tells them, you can ask me anything you want. You know, you get approached by two people. Ray's 19, Rakai 17. They approach you. Yo, this, that, and the third, they're glazing you. Rakai calls you a legend. This, that, and the third. Ray wants to ask you a question. It's like, wait a minute, never mind. Let me not say nothing. Let me not say anything. And then you're like, wait, ask me anything you want. So Ray's like, I bet, cool. I'm gonna ask away.
Okay, bet.
Okay, I got a question.
How you look in real life?
How do you look in real life? She is a grown ass lady. If you don't want to answer a question, just be like, I'm not comfortable with saying that because I'm a VTuber. I don't want people to know or have a clue of how I look or my ethnicity or this, that, and the third. Like, you can use your communication skill. Come on now, like, you got millions of views, millions of subs. You stream often. You've been doing this for years. You're a grown-ass adult. You have communication skills. Why not just say, I'm not comfortable with that question. I don't want to answer. You didn't like, she did not say any of this.
Dude, that's actually a very good question. You know, he wants to verify if she's a...
Also, I don't give a fuck if she's a VTuber. Talking about something, yo, I'm a VTuber. There's certain things she can't ask us. I don't give a fuck. Talking about something. You can't ask a VTuber what they look like. It's the Big 25. Cut that shit out. What are we talking about? Big 25. What are you talking about?
a real woman or like a Discord bot.
Whoa. Out of everything?
In real life?
Yeah.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a
Ugly, cool.
VTuber, duh.
Ah, you're right.
I got a question.
Are you black or white?
I'm Latino. I'm Puerto Rican.
Whoa! Caloque.
Simple. Nothing crazy.
It's
Rice Gum and KSI
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. And then she proceeds to say some stupid
over
shit.
here.
About me talking to Rakai and Ray. And a lot of people were saying that I'm basically trying to appeal to people, appease people, fit in with people, that I'm trying to, I'm bending over backwards for people, which that is so untrue.
She wasn't even there in person. She was on an iPad and she talked to these guys for
Well, let's get to the clip.
them or anything.
You have no idea. You have no idea what I went through in that moment.
You didn't go to shit. You didn't go through shit, okay? You didn't go through shit. Like, nothing happened to you. Nothing fucking happened to you. That's like being on a public train and then a man bumps into you and you're like, he tried to grab me. He tried to sexually assault me. Nothing happened to you. Am I bugging? See, I had the same reaction. Because she's like, you have no idea how that made me uncomfortable, this, that, and the third. Nothing happened to you. I just used a great example. That's like being on a public train. The train shakes, a guy bumps into you. Like, he used that moment, he used that momentum when that happened to try to sexually assault you. Like, nothing happened to you. You're a victim. I've dealt with an Ironmouse in real life. You are a victim. You're weird. You're a victim, buddy. Nothing happened to you. You're just a victim. You're pulling out, hey, I'm the victim. You're pulling out the victim card. You're weird. You're weird.
So let me explain to you. And I'm here with Rob, and we're walking, getting ready to go to our seats, and I get rushed by Rakai.
You didn't get rushed. See, this is what a lot of people said. I'm with Rob, and we're going to the streamer world, and we got rushed. How the fuck you getting rushed? Feel me? In fact, somebody used a perfect example. That's like being on a Discord call, right? Video camera, and somebody turns on that video camera and runs at that camera, and like, oh shit! Oh my god, I just got rushed. That's like being jump scared by the FNAF character and be like, damn, he rushed me. Oh my god. You have no clue how that made me uncomfortable. I just got rushed by a digital screen. Nothing happened to you. You're weird. Another thing that just threw me off. Like, what are you talking about?
and Ray.
I don't even like Uncle Roger and Marquez Brownlee, but they just came up to say hi.
I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking. I was
How? 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 Make that make sense. You're on the screen.
shaking.
Right, you're probably not even
And that's just pretty much that. Cause there's more. There's more.
Because I already knew that I
Oh, this part. Oh my god, this part really pissed me off. It's all weird to me, that shit. Yeah, but this is what I was saying in the beginning when I felt like when she said this, it's the perfect example of the type of person to be like, hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing good, this, that, and the third. And then when you leave 2 minutes later, they're like, yo, I fucking hate that guy. Like, what's that guy's problem? Like, why would he even come here? She's fake. She's weird. If you don't like somebody, again, she's a grown-ass adult, address it. If you don't like somebody and somebody makes you uncomfortable, you have communication skills, just let them know. Because if you don't let somebody know somebody's making you uncomfortable, or if you don't let somebody know, hey, this certain thing is making me uncomfortable, they're not a mind reader. Maybe they'll pick it up, but sometimes they won't pick up on the fact that that made you uncomfortable. So if you don't address it, it's gonna keep happening. But you didn't do that. You didn't do that at all. You were like, oh, that made me uncomfortable. Can you find Rakai and Ray, or can somebody reach out to them? I don't want to make this like a bigger thing than what it needs to. This, that, and the third. You didn't do any of that. You went on the internet talking about how two immature kids, one immature adult and one immature kid made you uncomfortable. Make that make sense. Big 25. Big 25. That makes no sense.
just walking up and saying hi.
shaking. Because I already knew that I was going to get asked something terrible.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I already knew I was gonna get asked something terrible. What, like, what does that even mean? What does that mean? That's what I want to know. That's my biggest question, right? Now listen, I don't like Rakai. A lot of people don't like Rakai for really good, valid reasons. I don't like Rakai. I will publicly say that. I would in person tell Rakai that to himself. I don't like you, and I will state the reasons why I don't like Rakai. But in that specific instance, in a context, and then you're saying, I already knew they were gonna ask me something terrible. You're a weirdo. You're weird. You're a weirdo because you already have a prejudice. You already have a prejudice. You already have a negative, ill outlook towards an individual, right? You already have that. And then when that individual goes up to you, you pretend like that's not the case. Pretend like that's not the case. You're weird. That's just fake energy. You're fake. I cannot trust you. I can't like you. You're just a weirdo. Simple as that. I don't care what situation you got going on. I don't care what happened to you in your past. Cut that shit out. You're weird. It's 2025. You're an adult. You've been doing this for years. You've been doing this a lot longer than Rakai and Ray. You should be a lot more mature. You have a bigger audience than Rakai and Ray. You interact with more people. Well, you digitally interact with more people than Rakai and Ray. And you don't even have the maturity level to just address the situation like a normal individual. What are you talking about?
Are you a 400-pound Filipino man with a voice changer?
I knew that they were going to say something rude to me. Because I just know. I know it.
You don't know shit. So that's what I'm saying. I don't like Rakai, but I'm not gonna off rip think Rakai is gonna say some out of pocket shit to me. That's not what I'm gonna think. You don't know shit. You don't know Rakai. You don't know Ray. You don't watch Rakai. You don't watch Ray. You probably don't even give a fuck about AMP. You probably don't even watch AMP. You don't have the slightest clue about those two individuals as people. You probably just see clips, majority, but not even like a lot of clips, just like the negative clips. That's all you see. And then you're talking about something. Oh, I already knew they were gonna ask me something terrible. I already know. No, you don't. You're just weird. You're exposing yourself to be a weirdo, Ironmouse. Feel me? Shout out to Dub because I was watching Dub's reaction and what he had to say about you. You're a fucking weirdo. I don't know what your problem is. I don't know what your problem is. And I know um Ray was doing PR. I know, you feel me? I know other people were doing PR. You know, they were trying to keep it cordial. They're like, oh, this, that, and the third. Shout out Fana. Fana was like, they probably don't know, they're curious, this, that, and the third. I know they were trying to do like good people. Bro, Iron Mouse, go fuck yourself. I say the same shit with the Curry situation with the girl. Go fuck yourself, because you're weird. You're just a weirdo. Feel me? You're a Bruce Dropper Mouse 2.0. You are a Tay Too Smooth 2.0. You act one way in public, and then you act another way when it's either not in public or it's not face to face. You're weird. If you got an issue with somebody, if you want to address something, address it to them. But no, you want to go on the internet and then badmouth people, and then just talk ill of that character like you know them for real. I don't know Rakai for real, but I don't need to know Rakai for real to know Rakai. No, I don't think Rakai is a good kid. And that's with all respect. That's all due respect. I don't think Rakai is a good kid. I don't no, I don't think Rakai is a good person, respectfully. I don't think he's a good person. I think he has good qualities, but he's too immature. And Rakai does not try to mature for shit. He doesn't try to be mature. He doesn't try. You know, he can say he's trying all he wants, this and the third, but your character just shows like Rakai has consistently shown that he's just not a good person consistently. And the people around him are not doing shit for real. Rakai needs to spend more time with somebody like Agent than spend more time with somebody like Kai Cenat, respectfully. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because Kai Cenat is the type to entertain the bullshit. While Agent is the type to like, yo, chill. Watch what you say, be more respectful, be more kinder. I'm kidding him in the butt, but Iron Mouse, go fuck yourself. I don't know if there's more to this, because I feel like this is as far as I got.
Know it. I just know because I'm used to it because I already know.
Oh, because you're used to it. Oh, shit. Oh my god, because I'm used to it. Oh fuck. Listen, guys. Guys, when I was in middle school, oh my god. When I was in middle school, I used to get my face shoved down the toilet. All the people who played sports used to approach me and just start beating me. So when that person over there came to approach me, I instinctively knew that he was gonna try to harm me. You are a fucking victim. What did I say? You're a victim. What are you talking about? Oh my god, I'm used to it. I'm used to you're a victim. I dealt with a real life victim. I dealt with a victim in real life. My brain. Yo, what's good? What's good, Rodrigo? I'm just talking about the Ironmouse situation. I'm just talking about the Ironmouse situation, but I was gonna use a real life example about this situation with Ironmouse because, like I was saying, I dealt with a real life victim. Ironmouse is a victim, and I'm gonna talk about some of the context. Get it? I'm gonna talk about some of the because in real life, right? I was talking to, I was in contact with, yeah, I was in contact with a trans man, right? We were cool. We were talking this, that, and the third, right? And then whoop de whoop, I'm driving. I go to the gas station. Now, when I'm at the gas station, also no, we were not acting. We were not together. When I was at the gas station, I I chopped it up with one of my homeboys at the gas station. I was like, this, that, and the third, right? Whoop de whoop, this, that, and the third. So boom, he asked me, yo, who was that? I'm like, that's just my homeboy. And that's my homeboy. And then this, that, and the third. And then I was like, do you want me to give me your contact? This, and third. And then he was like, nah. He was like, not like this is like late night. This is late night. Feel me? Then met him one day, and this is another day in the night. Let me reach out real quick. I have a song maybe corrected later. Yeah, put it in the chat. But this was like late night, right? I'm driving to the gas station, and then they're talking about some something. What? How old is he? Or not even that. Like some other shit. I don't remember the football, but some other shit, right? And I'm like, yo, do you want me to give me your contact, because I can give you your contact, like, you know? And then they were like, nah. I was like, okay. But then they kept asking me more questions about the individual. I'm like, yo, like I can just give them your contact to just let them know about you. And they went quiet. So I was confused why they went quiet, because I'm like, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Like, what happened? So boom, I got to the gas station. I parked. I look over to them. They're still quiet. I'm like, I'm gonna give them some time to calm down. I go in the gas station, chop it up with the homie. I come back. He's talking about some. Can you drop me off? I'm like, what happened? What did I do? Did not say shit. Did not explain anything. Did not tell me what I did or what I said or this, that, and the third. They're like, drop me off. Can you drop me off? I'm like, okay, cool. Right. And keep this in mind. The same day I helped them move into their new apartment. So it was a really fuck me. But whatever. It's like, it's whatever. So boom. I dropped them off. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I'm driving home. I get home. They text me talking about some something, we can't be friends or we can't be cool no more. I'm like, what the fuck? What even happened? I'm mad confused because I see it like 20 minutes later. So I called them. I'm on a call with them, and then they were like, do you want to apologize? I'm like, apologize? What happened? And then they were like, well, you said you were gonna give them my information. This, that, and the third, whoop de whoop. I'm like, I never said that. What do you mean I said that? And then it kept going on and on. They're like, are you sorry? Do you feel sorry? I'm like, no, I don't feel sorry, because I didn't do shit. So when I understood the situation a little bit more, I'm like, bro, that's a whole misunderstanding. I never said that. You're talking about something. I said I was going to give them your information. I said, do you want me to give them your information? Because I have the information. I have my contacts. I know where to work. I know how old is he. I asked you, do you want me to give them your information? And you heard, I'm going to give them your information without your permission. So whoop de whoop, I'm trying to de-escalate the situation. They are not trying to listen to me. So I'm like, okay, cool then. Cause like, what the fuck, this situation? And they keep trying to tell me, do you feel sorry? You made me feel this way. You see, when I was little, or when I was in school, this happened to me, that happened to me. So like, I'm like, bro, that I am not them. I'm not them. I never did that to you. I never said that to you. I never harmed you. I never stalked you, like on some real shit. You misheard me. I just explained to you that you misheard me, but you don't even want to hear me out. You're a victim. Talking about some, I should feel sorry. I should apologize. Oh my God. See, you really have no emotion. You're really inconsiderate. Same nigga that helped you move into your new crib. Same nigga that picked you up from work. Word. Same person that helped you go buy tools. Same person that helped you move your things to your other place. Word. I could have been working, making bread, but I need. So back to the topic of Ironmouse. Listen, Ironmouse. Oh my God, how long is this shit? This is a long ass rant. But Ironmouse, you are a victim. Get it together. Big 25. You need some help. Let me see if there's more to this.
What people think, and I already know how people treat VTubers.
I already know how people treat VTubers. I can tell you right now, they don't know shit about VTubers, and I don't know shit about VTubers. All I know is you are a person behind a fucking screen who doesn't want to show yourself. Cool. You don't gotta show yourself if you don't want to. That's fine. I mean, people do faceless streams all the time. I mean, people are Minecraft YouTubers for a reason. They don't show them. They don't show how to look in real life. But you're talking about something. I already know how people treat VTubers, this, that, and third. Listen, what it sounds like is you already have a negative bias towards people, right? You're already expecting a negative outcome from people who are not knowledgeable in your space and what you do and whatever it is you indulge in. You're already expecting a negative outcome, which is a negative mindset because it just shows that you are a weirdo. You don't even give people the chance to actually show who they are to you in person. You already have a negative prejudges towards them. You're a weirdo. Like, I could call you a weirdo forever. I'm gonna tie this Ironmouse, you're a weirdo because you're a weirdo. Like, you're just a weirdo.
When a person asks me a stupid question, I give them a stupid answer.
This shit pissed me off. You're fake. When a person asks me a stupid question, I give them a stupid answer. If you don't want to answer a stupid question, just say you don't want to answer it. Oh, Ironmouse, how old are you? I'm not comfortable sharing that information. Okay, cool, my bad. I didn't know. Hey, Ironmouse, what do you look like? I'm not comfortable sharing that information. Oh, okay, I get it. Hey, Ironmouse, where you from? Because I'm a VTuber, you know, I don't want to share my location because you never know what could happen. Oh, okay, cool. That's all you have to say. Again, you're an adult. Communication skills you clearly lack. Bastard. Like, communication skills you clearly lack, bastard. You could have simply said that, but you didn't. Weirdo. Goddamn bastard. Fuck you.
That's what I have to say. They asked me what I look like, so I gave them the dumbest answer that I could give them.
Like I said, hey, what do you look like? I'm not comfortable sharing that information. Okay, cool. My bad. I didn't know that. That's all you have to say.
I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted
Entitlement. Shut the fuck up.
to get out of there. I did not want to talk to them because I knew they were going to ask me very invasive questions.
Oh shit, I don't want to say that. You can ask me anything you want. Ask me anything you want. Shut your bitch ass up.
Bro, they asked the question. You choose how you answer it. What's this victim complex? Just
Holy shit, this dude is a fucking genius. What was I saying? WestJet, I'm telling you, she's a victim.
Questions.
Bro, they asked the question. You choose how you answer it. What's this victim complex? This is so unemployed. Pop Smoke and Jackie Chan literally didn't do nothing.
They asked me the dumbest question, so I gave them the dumbest answer.
I mean, to be fair to Ironmouse, these guys aren't exactly your top intellectuals, but I
They're
digress.
not. They are not. And that's what I'm saying. Because especially Rakai, Ray has some saving grace to him. Rakai has no saving grace to him. I will never defend Rakai except for this situation. No. Rakai needs to grow the fuck up. No bullshit.
And I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be nice.
You were trying to be fake. You didn't like somebody. You didn't tell them you didn't like them. So you gave them a false image of your interaction with them. And then after the whole situation passed, you're showing your true self and stating how you truly felt. Come on now, like, who are you trying to fool?
It wasn't me trying to appease anybody. It was just me answering in a stupid fashion to get them to leave me alone.
VTubers, when they have to speak to a human for a second.
After that exchange and we left, I was visibly shaken and I was withdrawn.
Your connections.
And I think really that's all I have to say about this Ironmouse situation, because I don't care enough. Like, I just have to get that out the way because I needed to get that off my chest. You feel me? I'm all about positive PR, WPR, but bro, it gets to a point where you gotta call out the weirdos for being a weirdo. Ironmouse, you are a weirdo. Like, the fuck are you talking about? You're a fucking victim. You're a victim in your own world. You're making yourself. That's what I told the other dude, the trans guy. That's what I told him. You're making yourself a victim. And yes, I was on BT because that shit pissed me the fuck off. How the fuck are you gonna misinterpretate the shit I'm saying to you, and then I explain it to you, and then you still don't give a fuck when I explain to you because you want me to apologize? What am I apologizing for? Like what? What am I apologizing for? That makes no sense. You're a victim. You are a victim. You're weird. And I like I always say, I hope the best for people like this because I don't have no hatred towards you in my heart. You know, I might not like you in a moment, but over time, I will get over it. Over time, I just wouldn't care. You know, the past is the past. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Cool. Feel me? What I was a couple months ago is not who I am now. Type shit. People evolve and de-evolve, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna call a weirdo for being a weirdo, and she's a weirdo. I don't care if you're fucking ugly or chopped. Just say you don't want to show yourself or you don't want to expose any information about you. That's what you gotta say. Talking about some, I was confused. I was like, I don't want to hear that. Okay, I'm done with that bit.